Personally would say that I probably don't experience it as much as other people, and probably not as much as women do. I think that women kind of get they are especially told a certain way to look, a certain way to act, a certain way to carry themselves, how to talk, how to eat, that kind of stuff.
The female body in particular has been objectified so much that we're just broken down by portions like thighs and hips and butt and boobs, and like whatever size we're supposed to be has just been like pinpointed to like these exact specifications.
A lot of women like struggle their whole life to like maintain a certain weight because that's what is perceived to be beautiful.
You want that physique that is common, you see in Hollywood, you see in film, you see, throughout media. There's definitely an expectation.
As someone who's bigger, like I'll go into a store and they won't have a shirt in my size. My size is too big. And it's like, I feel like it's them saying that you should be smaller, or companies that make popular clothes don't make clothes bigger than, like Under Armour, which I love, doesn't make bigger than a 3X. If I ever got bigger than a 3X, I wouldn't be able to wear Under Armour.
I think that's super clear in any form of media. Specifically for my situation, I'm gay, so I think there's specifically a very, very strong stigma where, yeah, we're getting more recognition, more media attention, and that's awesome, but if you look at it, it's usually hot white dudes, which, like, if that's all you see, that's how you assume you're supposed to look.
I play rugby now to help me lose weight and such. I was bigger, I was 30 pounds bigger than I am now, and so I'm still big, but at one point was even bigger, so I, cut down on ice cream every day and stuff like that and worked out more.
Despite my disability, which you can probably see right here in my hand, I go to the gym as much as I can, probably 4 or 5 days a week, hopefully if I have the time. And just to achieve like the physique that you want to see. Obviously I care about my health and I care about those reasons, but also another part of it is, to fit the standards of society. You don't want to look a certain way because you will perceived a certain way based on how you look.
I feel like I'm supposed to look good, so especially this year I started going to the gym almost every day, doing the protein powders. I don't know if they're working or not, but I've definitely taken steps towards having a more ideal body.
I think the Western idea of beauty is to be skinny and tall and lean, and it's just really not how we were like anatomically built to be, like women are supposed to be like have bodies for like childbearing, and so we have like wider set hips, and like our weight distribution is more like so on our lower half of our body.
I've exercised, to just like maintain my weight, I guess, and like keep everything toned, but in terms of food, I've never been on a diet or anything like that.
Go out into the world, say you're the hottest person in the world, walk like it, and even if you don't believe it, put it out there, and eventually, over time, it'll start being something that you believe yourself. So I think it's a matter of whether or not you believe it, just telling yourself that. Just like being able to look at yourself and find things you like, things that are good, and I don't know, slowly you start to notice those more than the flaws or the way you look or what size you are.
And surround yourself with people who like don't bring up stuff like that around you, like they don't insult you or put you down, obviously, and also people who like don't subscribe to like the whole like societal expectations.
For my own skin and my own body, I think what makes me feel comfortable is basically being the person that I like to see in the mirror.
I was always in the 10th percent of my weight growing up just about every time, and I was always told to eat more and that kind of thing. And I have never really tried because this is just kind of the body type that I have.
Especially in high school, I had like lower self-esteem, so I wanted to fit this beauty role more particularly. So